Hello, YouTube metal community. Marty has returned. Saturday. A little bit of time to myself. I figured we'd pound out another little chunk of this vinyl collection. In the background, what am I listening to? What I'm listening to is the master disc for the upcoming Marsh Dweller CD release that will be coming out on Iwas Recordings in the coming months. It is fantastic. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of In Flames, a little bit of black metal, a little bit of Obsequii, a little bit of melody. Just well done. Excellent. You guys are going to love it. Hopefully you buy it. One thing I am going to do here very soon is I'm going to have a Bind Rune Recordings, Iwas Recordings focused video. I'm going to start doing them. I don't know if it's going to be in the form of a podcast or if it's going to be in video form, but I was kind of against doing this, but I figured I'm going to use this medium and the people that watch to introduce them to the music that I release and co-release, and because it's good. I'm not going to lie. I dig it, or I wouldn't put it out. And my goal is to help you learn about it and dig it as well. But that's for another time. Right now we are going to look at some records. First record I am going to share with you is Incubus, Serpent Temptation. This thing is in mint condition. I got this at a record show some time ago for 15 bucks on Brutal Records. So what is this band? This band is Christian thrash metal. Christian thrash metal. Yes. I don't think a lot of people knew these guys were Christian, but they were. I think Relapse reissued a lot of this stuff. Must have been a radio promo because there's some not sufficient for airplay stuff. I think Relapse reissued some of their releases, but they had to change the name to Opprobrium because obviously there is another Incubus out there in the world that sucks. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement there. But this band was way better. Good thrash. Really good album, actually. Moving on. Not going to show too much of this because you've all shown it. Into the Infernal Regions of the Ancient Cult by Inquisition in the Tome Edition. This opens up. Silver foil. Booklets. Poster fell out. Booklets within the gatefolds. There's a big poster that goes with it. But like I said, you guys have shown this off a million times. I'm not going to do it. Whoa. Other than the fact that it's a great album, and Hell's Headbangers did an extraordinary job on this package. I've never seen any art like that. Next up, another Inquisition. With, oh my gosh, Ominous Doctrines of the Perpetual Mystical Microcosm. Excellent album. Another one. These guys have gotten some flack for saying some racist things in the past. But again, great album, great band. These guys are unique. People either love them or hate them. You know, granted, Dagon, is that the guy that's singing? Sounds a little bit like a deranged Muppet. I like that. He doesn't sound like anybody else other than maybe a bath. An immortal in a bath. Poster. Hell's Headbangers release. They did, again, fine job on the vinyl. I think these are colored records too. No. But the one does have an etching on the back. So they're black. I'm gonna go look at that. Oh, there it is. Beautiful! It's all good. So there you go. Put this together later. Another Inquisition album. I don't have all of them on vinyl, but a lot of them, I have all of them on CD. This is Obscure Verses for the Multiverse. Excellent artwork. This is a reissue. This is not an original pressing. I missed out on the original pressings. I'm missing out on my camera too. There it is. Excellent album, black vinyl, I think. Yes. So that's that. And next up, an album I really don't care for, and if anybody would be interested in trading for this, send me a list of what you have, and we will do it. This is Perfect Condition in Solitude's self-titled release on High Roller Records. This band, I don't know, man. I don't think they deserve all the hype they get. But cult rock with some Merciful Fate influences. Not as good as Merciful Fate. That's all I gotta say. I checked these guys out because someone said they sound like Merciful Fate. I'm just not completely down with this whole cult rock movement. I don't know why. But yes, this is a mint shape. Comes with a poster. No, comes with an insert. Cardboard insert. I think it's color vinyl. It is. It's like a goldish color. So if this piques your interest, drop me a message. Let me know some records you're looking for, or send me a list of some records you're looking to get rid of. And if I find something that interests me, we'll totally trade this because, like I said, not my thing. This next block of records is going to go pretty quick because they're all Iron Maiden, and honestly, I'm not going to show them like real in depth other than one. I'll show one of them because it's kind of cool. But Women in Uniform, 12-inch single. It's 45 RPM, Sanctuary, Drifter, I Got the Fire, Running Free, Burning Ambition. Wait a minute, those are other singles available. This has Women in Uniform, Invasion, and Phantom of the Opera live. But very cool. Obviously, Maiden fan, have been, always will be. Their new stuff, everybody's ranting and raving, but I thought it was a little boring. But anyway, these next two are my two favorite Iron Maiden albums with Paul Di'Anno. Di'Anno's my favorite Maiden singer. I don't know if it's just because it was the first Maiden I heard, but this is a Harvest edition of Iron Maiden. This is in great shape. Well, there's some dings in the corner, but you know, this is a well-loved album. What are you going to do? Next up, my all-time favorite Iron Maiden album, Killers. Paul Di'Anno rules on this album. Excellent, excellent stuff. But you know that. Next up, Made in Japan. Live with Di'Anno, Running Free, Remember Tomorrow, Wrathchild, Killers, Innocent Exile. Next up, Number of the Beast. You know, it's a great album. Bruce does a great job, and I'm not saying I don't like Bruce, because I do. I love his vocals. I love Samson with him singing. But Maiden for me has always been Paul Di'Anno. I love those first two albums. They never get old. But classic, no denying it. Next up, a very rough copy of Peace of Mind. Excellent. Next up, Picture Disc, 2 Minutes to Midnight, which has 2 Minutes to Midnight and Rainbow's Gold and Mission from Airy. Excellent. Another single, Iron Maiden, Aces High. Aces High, King of Twilight, Number of the Beast, live. Excellent. Aces High. Undeniable classic. And this is easily my favorite Bruce Dickinson era Iron Maiden album, and that is Power Slave, with my all-time favorite, this trumps all the Di'Anno stuff, my all-time favorite Maiden song is Flash of the Blade. Love that song, underrated. I wish they would have played it live a lot more. They may have. I don't know. I've only seen them once, but you know, I don't remember seeing a playlist where they used to play Flash of the Blade, but that is an amazing song on an amazing album. Of course, classic Live After Death. This has the booklet, all that good stuff. Eternal classic album. Gotta say, Bruce Dickinson. He sounds tired on this. I mean, this was recorded late in their tour for the World Slavery Tour. And his voice was fried. They were doing it a lot, singing a lot. That's a lot of abuse and a lot to ask of a singer. But still love this, even though I think Bruce sounds a little lackluster on it. Another single, Iron Maiden, Stranger in a Strange Land. It's the back picture. This has Stranger in a Strange Land, That Girl, and Juanita. Another favorite Bruce album, Somewhere in Time. Love this album. Great atmosphere. I like the keyboards, synth guitars on here. I love it. You know, that was like such a big controversy when they did it, but very enjoyable. I hate the song Heaven Can Wait. I hate that fucking song. Saying the chorus over and over and over again is just lacks vision, but Stranger in a Strange Land, Somewhere in Time, Alexander the Great, The Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner, my favorite song on here. Great album. Another classic Maiden album, no doubt. Every song on this album is great. Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Nothing more to say, really. This is one I'll show you. This is Brave New World. Actually, Stephen O'Malley gave this record to me. We traded something. Gatefold. Has a little postcard that came with it. Brave New World. The thing that's cool about this, printed inner sleeves. This is a double picture disc. You can do it without dropping it. There's one. I have seen people show this, but not a lot of people. I don't know how. I highly doubt it's rare. Printed inner. This is a good album. Bruce's return to the band. Some people really love the Blaze Bayley era. I like some songs hit or miss here and there, but I think a lot of the Blaze Bayley era material sounds better with Bruce singing it. Like the Klansman. What else did they do live? Shit, I can't remember. But yeah, this is a great record. Another one where every song is good. I gotta put this back in it. Last couple records I'm going to show you. Craig Lace just showed these, but I have Judas Iscariot's of Great Eternity. This is on Undercover Records, 1997. Nothing special on the inside. Really thin jacket. You know, back in the day when they weren't putting super heavy cardboard down. This is a great album, probably one of my favorite Judas Iscariot albums. Actually, I've got a demo version of this album on cassette that Akhenaten, Andrew's his name, Andrew Harris, sent me a long time ago that has keyboards on it. He, before this album was released, he couldn't decide if he wanted to put out the version with keyboards or without, and he ended up deciding to do it without. So I have a version of that sent to me by him on, I should grab that, but I'll show it later. Lastly, last one for this update. Judas Iscariot, Dethroned, Conquered, and Forgotten. Some really good stuff. No color, so you know what you're getting here is pretty lackluster quality as far as jacket and all that stuff, but great record. You know, Judas Iscariot started off really raw. A lot of stuff out of time with the drums. Sloppy, but as he moved onward, he employed the drummer from his other band, Sarcophagus, Dwayne, I believe was his name, to play drums on this stuff. And Sessions Hammer, Cryptic Winter, that was his name. His evil name was Cryptic Winter, but his real name was Dwayne. Tightened up the band a lot. We got a lot faster, a lot more aggressive, and a lot more, in my opinion, serious. I mean, I've enjoyed all of the Judas Iscariot releases. I have them all in one format or another, but yes, I think towards the end of his creating under that project, it was getting really strong. But that is all I have to show for this round. I think the next round will be the last of the top half of my rack. And it's been a lot. I didn't realize I had this many records. But thank you all for watching. And again, get ready for a Beinrune and Iwaz video here at some point. I would like to edit in some songs and stuff, which I don't quite understand how to do yet with this iMovie editing software. I have no idea. So that might be something I shoot a video and try to add in songs and fuck with it, but that takes time, and I don't always have a lot of that laying around. So anyway, if you like what you see, drop a comment. Let's chat about music. If you're interested in that Solitude record, let me put my email address down here. Drop me a list of things you would like to get rid of, and let's get that out of my collection, and something else I would enjoy a little bit more in there. But until then, thanks a lot, guys. You've been great, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Thanks. Have a good one.